Okay, so the first thing I want to say is I watched a ton of videos before I even started with my little guy. So you probably want to do that and just keep a notebook and a paper with you, or notebook and a pen with you, and write notes until you feel really comfortable with the process, and then start. And don't do it if you're feeling stressed. I told my brother-in-law the other day that I can smell fear, which isn't, I don't know, that's not really true. But babies know when you're stressed out, and they'll get stressed out, and it'll just be harder. So start when you're feeling good about it and when you're feeling comfortable, and it'll go just fine. So I feel like every single step of the process is really important. I'm going to start with my sling already threaded, but you can find videos of how to thread them. But I'll show you just everything that I do to go through the entire process. So here we go. All right, so my sling is already threaded. I make sure that I tighten it pretty tight. So like basically there's just enough room for the baby, and that's it. So I'll show you real quick when I put it on. It's gonna be basically just right up against my body. There's not a lot of room there. That may even be a little too much, but we'll go with that anyway. Sorry, I have a cold if I sound weird. Okay, so to start out, once your sling is started, you want to make sure that you don't have it twisted. So this rail right here, I'm just going to follow it all the way around. Make sure it's on the same side. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to finger walk it, and I'll try to show you that up close. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the very edge here and just going along and just sort of scrunching it up together, but making sure there's not any giant folds in the fabric. So it's just kind of scrunched or pleated together. You hear my little guy in the background. Okay, so then this is a double, so it's kind of hard to, I'm still getting used to it. But see, that's what you have. It's just really scrunchy. There's not any big folds or anything in it. Okay, so next I'm going to put it on my shoulder. And I seriously have the rings like on top of the outside of my shoulder. And then the next thing I do is I reach around the back and I grab that hem or the bottom rail, and I just make sure that it's sort of flat against my back all the way around. I know, bud, it's almost your turn. Okay, and then we're ready for the kiddo. Let me grab him. Hey, bud. Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh. All right, so he is 12 weeks tomorrow, and I think he's almost 13 pounds. So he's bigger than a newborn, but he's still pretty tiny, so hopefully this will be helpful for newborns. What do you think? Can you see yourself? All right, so I'm going to start out with him on my shoulder, just like this. And I'm going to hang on to him with this hand, make sure I support him and he's steady. And then I'm going to reach up through my sling with my other hand and pull his feet in. Oh, good burp, bub. All right, hopefully you didn't spit up down my back. Okay, so then I'm going to take the bottom rail from around my back here and just follow along where his knees are. See, I have it on one knee, then I have it on the next knee. All right, and then I'm going to hold it there, hold on to him, and go ahead and just pull on a little bit so it's a little bit tighter. And then I'm going to support his back with my hand and pull on the top rail and just sort of bounce him down into the sling. There we go. And see how I'm holding onto his feet down here with my hand? Oh, bud. Remember, you like this part. And that way he already has a seat and he's in that M position because I kept his knees kind of where they were and I just bounced his body down. Hey, I know. You're not used to Mama talking while she does this, huh? And then we'll bring the top rail around like this. Tighten it up there. And we're done. He's in. And see, he's got a nice little M shape there with his knees up here. So every time you just want to make sure that you do your safety checks. Check their airway, make sure their chin isn't against their chest. Make sure their bum is below their knees. So see his knees are up here and his bum's down here. And then make sure he's close enough to kiss. I promise he loves it. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. Bye.